do a video about my Hoya Bella, which you will probably have guessed based on the title of this video. But let's just get started. So this is my Hoya Bella. It's still pretty small. I bought a new one when we moved. I sadly had to sell my old, bigger one. But this is it right now. It's done a lot of growth since I've owned it, actually. I've had it for, I want to say, like 6 months now, 5 or 6 months now. So I keep it hanging right in a window that is southwest facing. And I bought it in this pot actually, and it just has like a little hole in the bottom for drainage, and I don't think it has any like proper drainage inside of the pot. So I have been meaning to actually repot this. I just haven't done it yet because I noticed that it started putting out buds for flowers, so I really didn't want to disrupt it at all. But yeah, so I just fertilize this with the Schultz's normal fertilizer. I can insert a photo here. And I also spray it with Orchid spray, which I will grab that for you actually. Alright, this is the plant food that I use. This is the Schultz's liquid plant food. And this is the watering can that I use actually. So I fill this up all the way. I would say it's about like a liter, maybe 2 liters of water. And I fill up 3 droppers of this. It's a lot more than you're supposed to do, but I don't know, my grandma always did that and her plants always grew so well. So that's how I got my Monstera, like super massive. So I put this and I water it about once a week, I would say. I try to be careful about watering it just because it doesn't have proper drainage right now. And the last Hoya that I owned, it lost its leaves very easily. Like it was really unhappy. So I'm very hesitant to like disturb it at all. So we'll see. But for now, it's definitely very happy. And it's got these, look at these flowers that they just came out. Oh my. And it's got a ton of flowers coming. Like that's about to open. And here, and like literally every branch has new, I think they're called peduncles. It's got new ones coming at every end. And then also new leaves coming too. So this plant is really happy, I must say. And I'm very, very relieved that it's doing well, because the last ones I've had just such a difficult time with them. So, and the last one that I owned as well, it got mealy bugs on it, so I think that was kind of part of the problem as well. So this one, I definitely keep an eye on it, and I got some neem oil as well, just to use if I ever need, and I just got an insecticidal soap spray, so I haven't used that yet on this, but if I need to, I definitely will. And you just want to keep an eye out for, it'll be like a white kind of sticky, like, I don't know how to describe it, but that's what it'll look like on the branches and the leaves. So, and make sure that you're checking like under the leaves as well. But so far it is a happy camper. Like the leaves look so healthy. Oh, it makes me so happy. And I've never had one bloom before, so this is very exciting. So yeah, so that's the plant food that I give it when I water it. And then I also use Miracle-Gro, this is Orchid spray. You can use this on Hoyas, which is really neat because they can absorb the nutrients just on their leaves. So I'll literally just like take it, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll just take it and I'll just like literally spritz it all around. And yeah. So once this is done flowering, because as you can see, like, so it hangs in the window, like, that's what I see. And then, so obviously all the leaves are facing the window, and like the nice, you know, the way the leaves are, like their direction. so I don't actually get to see the nice leaves. So once it's done blooming, I'm going to repot it. I don't have a lot of space in front of my windows right now, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to see what other good spot is for this plant, because I definitely don't want to disrupt it, and it's doing so well right now. So I'm just going to kind of see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this Hoya Bella. It's a pretty slow growing plant. I started getting these plants from my grandma. That's actually how I first got it. And hers were always just so healthy. Like, has such a green thumb, it's incredible. So I've been trying to learn that from her, and she gave me the Hoya. And when I was living in Vancouver, they sell for a lot of money. Like, I sold my plant that I had there that was probably this size, maybe a little bit more, and I sold it for like, I don't know, like 55 bucks. And I got tons of messages for it as well. And the girl that did buy it off me, when she came to get it, she was like, honestly, just so you know, this is a really good deal. You priced this very low. And I was like, oh, that's why I got so many messages. So anyway, I haven't had luck propagating these plants at all. They just end up dying on me. I don't know why. I don't know. I think too, like, that was one of my earlier plants that I owned, so I didn't totally know how to take care of them yet. And I think maybe it was just like too long of neglect, honestly. So that could have been why, that it just kind of didn't do well and lost its leaves. And then the mealy bugs, I didn't really know what to do about those at that time. So all in all, I definitely think, now that I have more planty experience, I definitely think that I'll be able to take care of this better. And now I can recognize too, you know, when something's going wrong with a plant. And even, you notice like lighting or watering, whereas before I definitely I didn't recognize those things at all, and I was very like nonchalant about the watering situation. But now my plant collection has grown, and now I am a much better plant mom for sure. It's been about 5 years of planty experience, so we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much just all I wanted to tell you about this plant. As far as temperature goes, I can't really speak for that yet. Plants obviously love, you know, like not too cold, especially Hoyas, I find. But now it's just summertime in Newfoundland, so it's not super hot and it's not cold at all. So definitely just, you know, keep an eye on your plants, and if they're, try not to have them touching the window, because then they can experience, like, you know, the extreme cold, extreme heat, etc., etc. So, but yeah, watering once a week. And then too, with these, what you can tell when it's thirsty is if you go to squeeze a leaf, if it like bends really easily or tacos, then you'll know that it needs some water as well. That's pretty much it. If you can get your hands on one of these, I definitely recommend it. And if you have one, I would love to see your photos of your plants and see any blooms that you might have as well. You can follow my plant Instagram at plant.exotic. It's a spin-off of Joe Exotic. It's kind of a dumb idea, but I am going with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you liked it, and be sure to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!